The movie begins in the dark corners of Brazil, where a man named Bruce Banner hides from the world. Once a brilliant scientist, he now lives in exile, haunted by the monstrous alter ego born from his own experiment, a creature known as the Hulk. To stay unnoticed, Bruce keeps a low profile, working quietly in a bottling factory deep inside a favela. He studies meditation, breathing, and self-control, anything to keep his anger in check. But one small mistake changes everything. A single drop of his blood falls into a soda bottle bound for the United States, a drop that carries the gamma secret that made him what he is. As Bruce tries to continue his quiet life, the U.S. military, led by General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, is still hunting him. The Army wants the super soldier serum that created him, believing it could forge a new generation of powerful soldiers. Ross enlists Emil Blonsky, a battle-hardened soldier, to lead the mission to capture Banner alive. Unaware of the danger closing in, Bruce continues searching for a cure. Through a secret online contact known only as Mr. Blue, he experiments with plants that might neutralize his gamma-irradiated blood. But when he sends a blood sample to this mysterious ally, his location is accidentally exposed. One night, Ross's team storms the favela. Soldiers swarm through the narrow alleys, closing in fast. Bruce's instincts kick in. His pulse skyrockets, and his breathing grows erratic. He tries to calm himself, but when his heart rate crosses the threshold, the monster within awakens. The soldiers open fire, but the bullets bounce harmlessly off green skin. The factory erupts into chaos as the Hulk smashes through concrete and steel, throwing men aside like ragdolls. Even tranquilizers can't pierce his hide. In a blur of rage, he destroys everything in his path before vanishing into the night. When the smoke clears, General Ross realizes the truth. The creature they were hunting is none other than Bruce Banner himself. And now that they've confirmed the Hulk is real, they need to capture him before anyone else does. Days later, Bruce wakes up miles away in a foreign jungle, exhausted and confused. Determined to find answers, he makes his way north, traveling on foot and by hitchhiking until he reaches the United States. His destination? Culver University, where Dr. Elizabeth Betty Ross, his former love, and the general's daughter, works as a biologist. Bruce watches Betty from a distance, afraid to reveal himself. But fate has other plans. One night, Betty spots him by chance and rushes to him. After years apart, she's overwhelmed, and despite everything, she still believes in him. She takes Bruce home and reveals that she secretly saved all the data from his original experiment before the military erased it. Finally, there's hope. If they can reach Mr. Blue and finish the cure, maybe Bruce can be free of the Hulk forever. Meanwhile, General Ross decides to give Blonsky an advantage. He injects him with a sample of the old super soldier serum, a relic from World War II. The result is immediate. Blonsky becomes faster, stronger, and deadlier, but it comes with a price. His mind begins to warp under the power surging through his body. When Ross discovers Bruce's return, he sends the military to Culver University. As soldiers close in, Bruce runs, but they corner him, forcing him to transform once again. The Hulk bursts forth in a fury of green muscle and rage, tearing through armored vehicles like toys. Nothing can stop him, not even Blonsky's enhanced strength. When the soldier challenges the Hulk head-on, the monster swats him away with a single devastating blow that sends him crashing into a tree, breaking nearly every bone in his body. After the chaos, Hulk protects Betty from the exploding wreckage of a helicopter, shielding her with his own body. For the first time, she sees the creature up close and realizes there is still humanity within those raging eyes. The two flee to safety, hiding in the wilderness. Even as the Hulk calms down, his feelings for Betty surface. She soothes him, helping him transform back into Bruce. The two share a quiet moment of peace, but deep down they both know it won't last. Back in the hospital, Blonsky miraculously recovers overnight. His bones realign, his muscles harden. The serum has changed him forever. Ross doesn't yet realize it, but his soldier is turning into something far more dangerous than he imagined. Bruce and Betty decide to meet Mr. Blue in New York. Through encrypted messages, he reveals his real name, Dr. Samuel Stearns, a scientist fascinated by Bruce's blood. Stearns claims he can create a cure, but Bruce doesn't trust his obsession with gamma radiation. In Stearns' lab, Bruce reluctantly agrees to undergo the experiment. Electrodes are placed on his body, and Stearns triggers a controlled transformation, then floods him with an antidote. The gamma energy collapses, and Bruce reverts to human form. They think the cure has worked, but Stearns warns it might only suppress the Hulk temporarily. Then Bruce discovers something horrifying. Stearns has been experimenting with his blood, cloning it, and dreaming of creating a world free of disease or filled with superpowered beings. Bruce is horrified, He demands that Stearns destroy it all before it falls into the wrong hands. But it's already too late. The military raids the building, capturing Bruce. Meanwhile, Blonsky, consumed by jealousy and craving Hulk's power, turns on the soldiers. He forces Stearns to inject him with the gamma-infused blood sample. The result is catastrophic. Before Stearns can stop him, Blonsky's body twists and mutates. His bones stretch, his spine juts out, and his muscles expand grotesquely. He becomes the Abomination, a monstrous version of Hulk, but with none of his restraint. The creature tears through the lab and storms into the streets, killing soldiers and civilians alike. From the helicopter above, General Ross watches in horror as the Abomination wrecks New York City. Tanks and rockets are useless against him. Banner, chained inside the aircraft, realizes there's only one thing that can stop this monster: himself. He looks at Betty, knowing the risk. "Maybe the monster can fight the monster," he says. Then, without hesitation, he throws himself out of the helicopter, plummeting toward the ground below. For a moment, nothing happens. But then, the Hulk smashes through the pavement, roaring to life once more. The two titans collide in the heart of Harlem. Hulk and the Abomination trade thunderous blows, shaking the city to its core. Cars fly, buildings crumble, and the streets become their battlefield. Hulk fights not just to survive, but to save everyone else. Despite his rage, the Hulk fights with purpose. He grabs a car, splits it in half, and uses each side as armored fists, pounding the Abomination into submission. But the creature won't stay down. He wraps a chain around Hulk's neck, dragging him across the street, determined to crush him once and for all. Pinned and battered, the Hulk's fury explodes. He slams the ground so hard it cracks open beneath them, trapping the Abomination's foot. Hulk rips the bone spike from his enemy's arm and drives it into the monster's chest, choking him with the chain. Only when Betty screams for him to stop does the Hulk let go, sparing the creature's life. As helicopters descend, Hulk stares at Betty one last time. Calm, silent, almost human. Then he leaps away into the night, disappearing into the mountains. Weeks later, General Ross drowns his frustration in a bar until Tony Stark walks in, offering him a proposition to discuss putting a team together, and thus the legend of the Avengers Initiative begins. If you had the power of the Hulk, would you use it or fear it? Tell me in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join Great Animation Recaps for more epic stories every week.